Kia ora, another burst of heavy rain returns towards the western coast of the South Island as we head through the rest of today for Wednesday. And we'll also find our winds picking up again around that southeastern corner of the South Island and also up through parts of Wairarapa and Hawke's Bay as we head through into the early hours of Thursday morning. But it's this rainfall feeding in from the Tasman Sea, running into Fiordland and particularly in towards the ranges of Westland as we head through Wednesday afternoon, sticking with us in towards the early part of Thursday morning as well, bringing in a fair amount of rainfall on those higher parts of Westland on top of what we've already seen so far this week. So we have got a heavy rain warning. You can see that for the ranges of Westland. Also a watch for the heavy rainfall across those northern parts of Fiordland. And as I said, we're also going to find our winds increasing around that southeastern corner of the South Island, Stewart Island for Southland, round in towards Otago as well. And also as we head in towards the early hours of Thursday morning, the strengthening winds run up towards Wairarapa and southern parts of Hawke's Bay, south about Hastings. So some watches for you as well. Let's look at that rainfall though. That rain pushing in from the west, feeding in from the Tasman Sea, running towards the ranges as well, heaviest around the likes of, say, Fiordland, but more especially up in towards the ranges of Western. We could find as much as 100 to 140 millimetres of rainfall as we go through the rest of Wednesday. The warning for those ranges of Western runs from 3 p.m. this afternoon right the way through into the early hours of Wednesday. Into the early hours of Thursday morning, I should say. And for the likes of those northern parts of Fiordland, the watch for you runs from 1 p.m. this afternoon to 9 p.m. on Wednesday. Now, we are also going to find those winds increasing as we head, particularly through the night time tonight. Those winds picking up down in the south from about 11 p.m. and the watch up across the likes of Wairarapa and Hawke's Bay really starting in the early hours of Thursday morning. Those northwesters running through there, strengthening, and some pretty strong gusts as we head in towards the early part of the morning for Thursday through Wairarapa and southern Hawke's Bay. But it's this squeeze of wind which persists through most of the daytime through Thursday down through parts of Southland and Otago. Some pretty strong winds, especially in those exposed areas like the Otago Peninsula. So fairly blustery and windy through there, with those winds turn around to more of a southwester as we head through the daytime. As always, for all the latest updates on these watches and warnings, head along to metservice.com.